Good morning, people. Welcome to another video. As promised in the previous video, we're going to talk about these stabilizers a little bit more. These stabilizers being the CBE Torx stabilizers, 15 out the front and 12 out the back. 10 out the back. I lied. 15 out the front, 10 out the back. Let's see. I'm going to run through all of the technical stuff real quick, but me personally, I'm more of the practical, not the technical. So I'm going to act like I memorized all these, but I didn't. They're on my computer. Anyways, these are made out of high mod lightweight carbon. Yes, they are relatively lightweight. Through here, they're super light, super stiff. And then as you come up here, you get to your little rubber grommet that has some play in it. And your pieces, your weight out front. I have two and two out the front, two out the back. That just balances really well for me. But they are really stiff, I do know that, and they're made out of full carbon fiber. They feel good, and they do dampen a lot of vibration. They call it the stealth dampener, the Torx stealth dampener, but it's really just a rubber grommet. I guess it is a dampener, but it does dampen vibration, so there's that. And then we have the bow mount that they call it. They call it the single bow mount. It's just a back bar, really. It mounts to the front where your normal stabilizer would be, and it adds a good inch. So this is now like a 16 and a half inch, 16 and a quarter inch stabilizer, and then comes out fully micro adjustable right here. You just gotta break it loose and moves around, and down here. I planned on filming how I set it up, but as I did it, I was out of frame, and I don't feel like doing it again because this bow is perfectly level for me, and I don't want to touch it. Anyways, that's basically how you do it. It's really simple, really easy, pretty straightforward. I'll kind of walk through my process of how I balanced my bow out, but yes. Anyways, we have each one of these is 1 ounce, and they're called the black nitride stainless steel weights. So they are stainless steel. They are coated in this black nitride stuff. They're pretty strong. I've dropped in a couple times and maybe a scratch or two, but they're very good. And you can buy a bunch of these as well. You don't have to just stick with 2 ounces. You can get add-ons if you wanted to. But this bow is already heavy enough for me. That's basically it on the technical side. Carbon fiber, stainless steel, another stainless steel little piece right here, and up front. So I want to talk about, first off, why you should get stabilizers. So I started off shooting a 6-inch stabilizer at the front. You guys seen it. You guys have seen a lot of it actually in the past, I don't know, 2-3 months. It was my go-to. It was a Trophy Race Hitman 6-inch, and I love that stabilizer. I didn't know back bars or longer bars, and I thought that was amazing. I thought that was it, and I didn't realize how much an impact stabilizers could have on your shot process. So I went to TAC, and I shot a lot of practice, and I had my normal shot process of kind of bouncing around the target, running through my hinge. Normal. I shoot like that all the time. And then I, pardon my allergies, by the way, so much pollen. And then I met Chris B, and I know he shoots back bars, and I got to talking with him, and by the way, amazing guy, my absolute mentor. His is George Riles, mine is Chris B, and he's an amazing guy. If you want to check out his video on stabilizers, it'll be linked in the description below. He does a much better job than me. I am just a hobbyist. He's a professional, so let's get that clear. I'm a hobbyist. Anyways, I met him, and we started talking about our bows, and I shoot Hoyt, he shoot Matthews, and I was like, you shoot back bows, and we started talking, and he's like, if you really want to up your archery game, grab a solid pair of stabilizers. So we went over, and he even walked with me, and dude, we spent like 10 minutes together. Spent a solid time together, 10 minutes, but we went over, found some stabilizers, and we set them up, and the first shot, it's just no pin movement. It's amazing, and it's so balanced, and as you go through your shot, your after shot is so drastically different with longer stabilizers, especially a back bar. And I'm going to kind of explain why, but it makes a huge difference. You'll see in a second me shooting, me doing all of that, but it does make a difference. It seriously does. Anyways, let's talk about how we did set this up. So normally you would want to have this bow set up where you're drawn back, but for the sake of the hundreds of people around me, I did not draw my bow back setting up stabilizers. I shoot a hinge. I'm not a professional at a hinge, and if I let down, there's a good chance that arrow is getting lost. So, anyways, hold your bow like this, and I'm going to drastically over-exaggerate, but try to get your bow as level as you can. And then close your eyes, have a partner wave your bow around, knock it around, tell them stop, level your bow. Open your eyes, and whichever way your bubble is, it's in the middle right now because I did this already, but whichever way your bubble is, you'll move your sidebar. So, for example, if your bubble is coming this way, you'll move your sidebar in a hair. If your bubble is coming this way, move your sidebar out. Fair warning, as you do move your sidebar further out from your bow, you're going to start introducing torque into your bow. So, as you can see, my sidebar is not ran extremely far out. That is partially due to me setting stabilizers up 10 minutes before my knock time, and then me coming back here, having a couple hours to set them up, and kind of enjoying how I shot them at tack. I didn't want to introduce a huge bias into my shot during tack because I know my bow is paper tuned, I know my bow is shooting good, my sight tape's on, so I didn't want to change anything severely. Coming back here where I had a lot of time, I ended up enjoying not entering a lot of bias into my bow, and I did paper tune, I did do all of that. I had to, it was just a little bit not right or whatever, just because of my bias into my bow, but it wasn't horrible, you can shoot it. The reason you get bias into your bow is because you do have weight out your side. The weight from your sight, and if you run a quiver or anything like that, it's not going to enter bias. But having, 5-6 ounces out the side of it is going to make your hand kind of push your bow. It'll probably push it this way, just like you won't even notice it, but it's there. I know a lot of target archers out there love entering bias into their bow. They'll run their side bows almost vertically out or horizontally out from their bow. They love that. It introduces a lot of shot sense, so as you go through your shot, you can feel what your bow does. If your bow doesn't feel the exact same, if your bow shifts left, right, if you break on your shot, torquing your bow, you're gonna know through that bias and through how your bow feels. I'm not a professional, I don't specialize in target archery, I don't specialize really in anything, but I specialize in hunting and 3D archery, so I don't need that level of competition. However, with these stabilizer setups, I have been able to feel my shots better. At tack, there's going to be a video right here, linked. I shot 126. As I went through that shot, you can kind of see what my bow does. It basically just goes straight and just goes down with my hands. I could break through my shot and just go straight. That's what I'm talking about with my bias and with shot sense. If I broke left or right, which I didn't because it was a good shot, you would have known. My bow would have started falling left, right, or some severe. Yes, my bow fell a little bit right just because that's how my arms go, but you would have had a severe deficit and I would have been able to feel that. But as you enter, some more grip into your hand and you feel your bow, you don't feel that as much. Anyways, that was a lot of information. I love these stabilizers. Needless to say, are they worth the $280? Yeah. I mean, if you want a really good stabilizer setup that is going to last you, that looks good. I mean, come on, that carbon fiber onto my bow. It's also named Torx. My bow is named Torx. Come on now. My bow actually has a separate name, but we'll get back to that. It's an amazing bow. I love it. And stabilizers just make it even better. Do you need a $300 stabilizer setup to shoot well? Absolutely not. I shot competitions and got first, second, third place with my 6-inch stabilizer. Does it help? Yes. So if you have the means to go and do it, please go do it. It's amazing. You'll learn something new. You'll be able to shoot something new. But if you can't, don't feel pressured by me. I'm not saying I'm an influencer, but don't get pressured by watching this video to go buy a nice stabilizer setup. Don't go watch Chris B, the video down in the description, to get influenced and go shoot the Matthews integrated $500 stabilizers. You don't need that. You don't need anything to get really good at archery. You can shoot a Bass Pro Shops bow. You can shoot a Genesis and have the same enjoyment, same joy that I get from shooting a bow. That's what I love about archery. Archery is the thing that you can start when you're 5 and you can shoot all the way up till you die. And you can progress and progress and progress. One thing I will say though is, this is a $900 bow, spec'd out with close to $1,000 worth of, stuff. This sight is $550. This bow is $1,000. Why did I spend half my bow on the sight? Because this sight can move on with me. When I buy, say, a Matthews title, a Hoyt, or say, an Alpha X, this sight, taking off this bow, put it on that bow. Invest in high quality accessories over a super high quality bow. If you're buying a Matthews title and putting a whisker biscuit in a 3-pin non-movable sight, that's just one, mean to the Matthews title because it's such an amazing bow. And also, you're not doing it justice. You're not going to be able to shoot it as well as you can. In my opinion, the accessories that go on your bow, stabilizers, rests, sights, dampeners, peep sights, D-loops, everything like that is more, it's not more important, but it's very, very important that you get high quality things to go on your bow to let your bow do what it does best, shoot as well as it can. Anyways, that's enough of me ranting. We're gonna go shoot, we're gonna go have some fun, and you get some good shots of these stabilizers right now. So, new day. We're in a Morgan Wallen shoot. Just hit a Morgan Wallen concert up yesterday. Honestly, one of the greatest nights of my life. Absolutely amazing. If you can go to a Morgan Wallen concert, please go. There's no words that can describe it. Just once in a lifetime experience. Favorite song of all time, Wasted on You. It's just better in person. Like, nothing is greater than a concert. But the production level of Morgan Wallen was astronomically amazing. Anyways, we're not here about a concert, we're here about these stabilizers. You just heard me go on a little spiel about these stabilizers, but let's actually shoot them and figure out what they're doing for this bow. I don't have a rangefinder because I left it inside and I'm too lazy to get it, so I'm gonna guess 31 yards. If you hear wood, should think that I'm not a human rangefinder. Anyways, let's shoot this bow. I'm gonna do one shot and then I'll kind of talk about the shot process and how it felt with these stabilizers. That was dead on. Anyways, you saw my follow through where my bow just kind of dropped. It didn't drop left to right, it dropped straight down. That's what you're looking for. I didn't attempt to catch my bow just because I wanted to show you guys how well this bow is balanced. And these stabilizers just make you hold so steady, it's amazing. On that note of steadiness and shot response, these are amazing. They dampen the shot vibrations from your bow so you can feel what your bow is doing. I could feel myself just like a hair to the right. My shot is a hair to the right, and you could kind of see my bow did fall straight down, but it was tilted a little right. That's because my shot was a little right, so that's really nice. These stabilizers are amazing. They feel they feel really good. and they look really good. If I drop that arrow one more time, anyways, I haven't shot my bow in a little bit, but yeah, looks pretty good. And shoot one more time. Talk you through. This time, I'm going to do my normal shot without dropping the bow. Boom. Okay, so you just saw me finish up those shots, and my bow is feeling so good. Honestly, I can't say much because I'm not a professional archer, but the feel of it is extremely different, and if you get the chance, I highly suggest picking up stabilizers. Anyways, this is my group out at 30. I haven't shot my bow in a solid, I don't know, week or two, so that's why my groupings aren't great, but you know, not too mad about it. But I will say these stabilizers are helping my shot process. If you think about picking them up and you're not sure if they do help, they do help. Do you need them? Not really, but they do help a lot in terms of being steady, working through your shot. Anyways, let's run through a couple more shots, and I'll let you completely watch it, and then we'll hit an outro. And if you guys want to end here, don't want to watch me shoot anymore, you can. I'm just going to shoot maybe 2 more rounds and kind of figure it out. But yeah, let's do it. Alright, shoot a little bit more here. Touch closer this time, you know. Oh, I dropped my release. Talk about a surprise shot. Really stable bow. It looks really, really good on there, and I enjoy it a lot. Let's go look at these arrows, look at the groupings, and we'll do one more round. So walking over here, I want to talk about stabilizer weight, length, and the composites that they're made of. So most cheap stabilizers are actually made out of aluminum or something like that. The ones on Amazon are not good. Do not buy those $40. Anyways, that's my group. Ian, not the greatest thing I've ever done, but I'm trying a little bit. Anyways, as I was saying, the $40 stabilizers on Amazon, don't buy those. Just don't shoot with a stabilizer. One, they add more vibration actually because of how stiff they are, because of aluminium, and they don't do anything about stability. I mean, they do, but they don't. Okay, I can't get the saber out. Stand by. They do, but they don't. Yeah, come here. Poor camera lens. Ripping the camera lens. Anyways, they do, but they don't. They don't do anything. I wouldn't buy it. I would save your money, or just don't shoot with a stabilizer, or get a cheaper one. Some really good cheap options are like the bee stingers, or what I was shooting, the Hitman, which is a really good stabilizer for the price. Or save up, grab a nice pair of stabilizers. So that's what I think. Again, you can have a completely different opinion than me. I'm completely fine with that. But let's shoot another group and see what we're doing. Yeah, shoot the final group here. Torx stabilizers on here. Feels good to shoot again though. I haven't shot in a little bit here. Make sure we're actually in frame here, not moving out. Straight down. I didn't know how much stabilizers could make a difference, but this is honestly amazing. And I wouldn't hunt with this setup. This is like a total archery challenge, 3D competition, and, you know, field archery setup. Feels really good, looks really good. I cannot complain. Ooh. That grouping's a little bit better. Let's go look at it, and we'll see. I kind of like shooting right now. It feels good, but let's go look at them and then figure out what we want to do from there. I do know these stabilizers are amazing. 15 out the front, 10 out the back again. If you want to pick them up, they're going to be linked in the description below. And I do suggest picking them up. They're amazing. Oh, also, I got a haircut. You guys probably noticed that, but I got a haircut. It's a lot shorter. Right now, I've had a hat on and I've been in the wind, but something like this. Tell me what you guys think. Love it, hate it. What do you think? Anyways, look at the arrows and maybe do one more cool shot, but we'll see. Okie dokie. Oh, this is better. And well, two of them are better. Kind of get my fingers around it now. But let's pull these arrows and stay there, camera. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Come here. A little bit windy out here, so. Whew. Beautiful day though. And a beautiful day to shoot your bow. Get out there, shoot your bow, have some fun. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. You know, we're getting real close to 1,000 subscribers. We gained 100 subscribers in 1 week. I mean, that is just amazing. So thank you guys so much for that. If you guys want to check out my photography website, it is linked in the description below, focusonthephoto.com. If you guys want to scan something with another one, this is my QR code right here, with my business card, and focusonthephoto.com. Let me see what I do besides YouTube. If you're in the Deadwood area, stop by Woody's Old Time Photos, take photos there, take some nice portraits, and come in, stop by, say hello. It'd be really nice to meet you. If you guys have any suggestions on how to make these videos better, anything I did wrong in setting up stabilizers on a bow, which I know there's probably something I did. If you guys have any video ideas, let me know. And again, thank you guys so much for this growth in the channel. Without you guys, these videos would not be pumping out as quickly as I can. Anyways, thank you guys. As always, God bless y'all. Have an amazing day. And, what's your best selves?